Well, hey, good morning. It's Tuesday, April 12th, 2022 on the East Coast of the United States. It's 8:20 in the morning. And golly, I spent the longest time this morning trying to figure out what am I going to do about coffee this morning? I mean, what can I make that I haven't made so far? I mean, that doesn't involve a lot of high calorie stuff. And I was thinking, well, maybe I'll just get on there and make a latte, and we can just talk. And I had been expecting a package from Amazon. So I thought, well, when I came out into the kitchen, my front door is right by my kitchen. So I opened the door to see, are there any packages? And there's a package out there. And I opened it up, but it's not any stuff that I ordered. This was what was in the package. A multi-purpose ultra stick hand blender. Well, my wonderful brother has been watching my videos, and he noticed that there were times when I needed to blend something and I didn't have a hand blender. Actually, I had a hand blender several years ago, but I just wasn't using it, so I gave it to my daughter. She uses it, so I'm not going to take it back, right? So I thought, well, I don't know, maybe I get a hand blender one of these days, maybe not. So I guess this is sort of an unboxing. Oh, this is a heavy-duty thing. This is a lot heftier than the one that I had. Oh, look at this. So it comes with, a thing. Oh, let me open up the bag. I mean, it's not like I'm going to send it back, right? I'll open the bag and show you. Obviously, I'm going to need to be making things with this. Oh, let me drop something here. Push end of the whisk into opening until it locks. Okay. So this is like what's in the coffee thing, but it's got two whirlies on it instead of one. Look, here's like a whisk, All right, what else is in here? Whoa. And, okay, this is the thing if you're going to sort of macerate stuff. This is much more heavy duty than what I used to have. Like you can mash up. It's got blades, like a blender. You can mash up ice or vegetables or, golly, now that I have this gadget, this is the motor and the turning on and off switchy thing. Oh, I guess it controls the speed. I'll read the instructions. I'm an instruction reader. So, you know what I'm going to do this morning? Here, let me show you this facing the right direction so you can read it. Two-speed with 8 variable speeds, detachable shaft, 500 watts. Thank you, Lou. This is really exciting. So now I am going to have a gadget, but a lot of people have hand blenders. So I'll be able to make some stuff that you can only make with a hand blender, or stuff that's a lot easier to make with a hand blender. So I was thinking, well, maybe this morning I'll make Cafe Dalgona, but you probably wash these things before you use them, right? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a latte, like I said. Let me slide this on down here so you'll be able to see. And, okay, we'll start heating the water up. And, oh good, my milk frother is clean. Yeah, I'm wearing a dress today. Just because I decided to wear a dress. It was simpler. And I'm wearing my big, gigantic shoes. Look at this. I mean, I know, look at how humongous those are. Well, supposedly this kind of thing is in style. I'm wearing it for utility though, because of a neuroma on the bottom of my foot. Okay, not a lot of water in there. All right, I'm gonna make a latte. Here's a little cup. Is this gonna be enough? Some things never change, huh? All right, let's see. Here we go. A double wall glass mug. All right. Sorry about that. This phone just missed falling into my root beer. Yes, I'm drinking root beer this morning. Okay, now I need to get some milk to froth up. All righty. I got all these things sitting on the top of the stove. Whoop. Okay. Am I still live? I hope so. All righty, so here I've got really shaken up some Planet Oat. This is a 45 calorie oat milk. And last night I was having some trouble sleeping. I mean, I was sleeping just fine, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and I was awake. So I thought, well, I'll have some decaf. And you know what I tried? I hadn't tried this before, but you know how I've talked about this thing has, if you push it once, it makes a stiff froth. If you push it twice, it makes supposedly a silky froth. 3 times, it just heats the milk, and 4 times, it makes a cold froth. So, you know what? We've got to make the froth before we make the coffee. So look, this is what you do, all right? 1, 2. And instead of both lights lighting up, just the bottom one lights up. Here, I'll show you. If I can do it without dumping everything over. And it's spinning around in there. Of course, now with the, you know, all these dealies here, I'll be able to really have control over the kind of froth that I want, right? Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. Hey, Lou, you came to my rescue just when I ran out of coffee recipes. I mean, there's a lot of other coffee recipes I could make, but I felt like it was getting to the point of being gimmicky. You know, like I thought, oh, let's make coffee with root beer in it, or, I mean, gee whiz, you don't need me to think up these kind of things. I've done enough coffees with you that, you know, if you hadn't thought of these weird things, well, you're probably thinking of them now. Speaking of root beer. Sometimes I like a good root beer. It's diet. Okay, so this is a double wall glass mug. You can see the 2 walls in there. The inner one, you see that? Yeah. And the outer one. Oh, well, you'll be able to see it when I pour this in, right? Oh, and what kind of coffee will I have? Oh, this is blinking. All right. It's always good to use it when it says it's done. Okay, is this a silky froth? Oh, yeah. Look, it does look silky. It's not like real thick and stiff like usual. I mean, usually I just press it once. All right. Okay, I didn't put any syrup in this or anything. Oh, okay, quick, what kind of coffee? Oh, what, I know, hey, I have this Ethiopia. I can't remember anything about it, but I'm sure gonna find out right now. Okay, and off we go. I don't know if it's supposed to be a lungo, but I have found so often that with the lungos, I like them better as espressos. Okay. One of the reasons when I brewed my decaf in the middle of the night, one of the reasons that I was glad I tried this second setting on my milk frother that makes a silky froth. See how, you know, it stands up, but it doesn't peak, kind of like the stiff froth does. Anyhow, I found that it mixes in better with the coffee. It doesn't just kind of set on top. Okay, so this is Ethiopia, about which I can't think of any of the details right at the moment. I had that sitting around from when I had gotten all those unusual coffees that are no longer produced, and my friend threw in an Ethiopia and a couple of other currently available coffees. So let's see how this tastes. Oh, that's kind of yummy. You know, here I thought I'd have nothing to talk about this morning, but something that I'm realizing is when I read about a coffee before I try it, I am influenced by the things I read, and I start forming, I get preconceived notions, okay? I'm prejudiced. I start thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that, or ooh, am I gonna be able to taste what it says, you know, the kind of notes that it has. Well, I don't remember anything about the Ethiopia, so I'm sort of trying it without any guidance or influence from anywhere else. And I'm finding it yummy with the milk. Now, I don't know if I don't think I would like it without the milk, but golly, it's good as a latte. And I like the way this softer froth, I don't know, I just like that. Sometimes you want a stiffer froth that sits up on top. You know, the kind that if you drink it and you're not careful, it'll end up sticking to your nose. But this won't. This will run off your nose. Well, anyway, so golly, now I have some work to do. Now I'm gonna look up some recipes where it would be helpful to have a handheld blender. So thanks to my brother, I only have one brother. He's given me a way to keep my coffee videos interesting and show y'all hopefully some things that are new to you. Well, they'll be new to me anyway. Hey, have a great day.